Welcome back to Shrek Forever After is not as good as you remember. In today's episode, the part of Toby Mitchell will be played by Matt Dixon.
Hello.
Just enjoying a little inventory management here, folks. This is what this game is all about. I promise in today's episode, we will go outside. Not in real life.
No.
In the game. We're gonna leave the mansion today, alright? That is our primary objective.
Not stay in the mansion, just go into the gardens for a bit.
When I'm done making the inventory nice.
A precursor before you get to Resident Evil 4. Mm-hmm. That's the whole game was basically just inventory system.
Yeah, I didn't really care about anything else that happened. Inventory management was the primary motivator, I suppose, to play Resident Evil 4. I mean, the remake, that was the first thing I would remember when Logan said he played it. I said, all right, big question on everyone's lips, how's the inventory management? And luckily he said, Jacob, it is excellent. And well, the next thing I knew, I picked up the remake for Christmas and, oh my god.
He called it another way.
As I remember, he cried. You having fun, Matt?
Yep. See,
Isn't this an exciting game? This is our best performing Let's Play on this channel at the moment. This is the one people are most excited about.
Well, because those are all other smelly old games, and it's rip-roaring, up-to-date Resident Evil 1.
From 2002, yeah. I mean, I guess it's up-to-date, when the other comparisons are, 16-bit,
You haven't got around to playing, was it Dizzy Egg Adventures or whatever?
I will. Eventually we will do some Dizzy games on here. For an audience of, let's be honest, Chris.
Chris and maybe Yahtzee if he decides, who's doing the
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Yahtzee the teddy bear.
Yeah, or him too.
The enormous teddy bear that's behind you.
Well, that other guy on the internet stole it first.
Yeah. Because because Yahtzee's in the office, he lives in the office, so he's going to see...
he sees everything that happens in the office, all the horrifying things.
All the darkness and cruelty that goes on in here.
Office sex dungeon. Just like this place.
Alright.
Do I put forward my the reason why the architect who has built this place was tortured just because Spencer just wanted to go to the bathroom and it took him 20 minutes and 4 puzzles.
I feel like you've definitely posited that theory before, but perhaps not on the air, so fuck it. And, if you have, who cares?
Yeah.
Who's going to go, oh man, they made the same joke twice, I'm going to unsubscribe. Probably actually read the thing that telegraphs the whole the whole puzzle before actually trying to solve it. It's pretty easy, you just have to match what's on here.
Need another woman.
Fuck, wrong button. Bollocks.
Are the crows trying to murder you, or...?
Yeah, that is a murder of crows. These are the jokes. I've made this joke before. We press that little bell button next to the word subscribe. It's like my catchphrase now. I say it in non-YouTube situations.
Shoot him dead! Ah, fuck you.
Fuck you, spinach! That catchphrase machine. I'm like David Williams. Except I'm not a best-selling children's author, and you don't want to drown me. Well, somebody probably does, but most people don't, I hope.
I'll pay attention this time. Whee!
I think on both episodes you've been in, you've told me to pay attention. So I'm just shooting over that zombie's head, and you're just going, pay attention. You are... Basically, I'm James Bond, is what I'm getting at, and you are Q. But from Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's a very confusing crossover.
Q, what invention you got? Well, I can just warp reality.
I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should just do that.
Do you think, the car park for, all the scientists is a lot easier to get in and out of?
No, it's exactly like this. Why are you late for work? You fucking know why I'm late for work.
There's a rush every Friday night. Every Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it's only for, the bad parking spots that have this bullshit. So everyone wants to get the good parking spots, not because they're closer to the lab, but because they don't have to go through this rigmarole every time.
The executives get the easier puzzles. Which button is blue? They're all blue. And the hardest one is, which colour is the most blue? And they're all blue.
Well, as I say, that's a difficult puzzle if you're colorblind or a man. We've been down in this basement before, folks, but we're actually going to finish
what
we
started.
need to do here. So this is the last of the death masks. Skadoosh. And there's a mini boss here, and spoilers.
Like, how successful was Umbrella before it decided to start being stupid? Because the amount of like money this place must like. I imagine they do this as every single place they own, like every mansion, every pharmaceutical building, like a kiosk at a local shopping centre. They've just got a working bio. I mean, unlike Chuck E. Cheese, they actually build their biolabs underground.
Well, here's the thing, like, how much money do you think pharmaceutical companies have, right? They have to have so much money to burn. Because when you think about it, they don't cure anything, right? So they come up with, that's once again the wrong button. They come up with ways for you to live with horrible illnesses rather than curing them.
They are the worst.
Oh, so since the last episode, I've connected the PlayStation to the internet, so we will actually get trophies now, which is kind of cool.
Power of magic.
Stone and metal objects.
Don't you know the umbrella symbol was because some ladies made of moss or something Resident Evil 7? Or Resident Evil 8. I mean, the great thing about Resident Evil lore is that it's already stupid and no one cares about it.
That's the thing, yeah. The storyline in these games, I don't know why that was like, did you hear that whistle noise that my teeth made then? The storylines in these games are not important.
That's something I always found really fun. Like, you know, this is years ago, like, I can't remember which, it was like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or something like that, and like, it was like the two big, like, bad guys between the forces. There was, like, Doctor Doom on the Marvel side.
Yeah.
And who's going to face against Doctor Doom, this super genius wizard scientist in like a suit of armour? He's like gone to hell and conquered all this crazy shit. Who's the guy on the Capcom side? Albert Wesker, a guy whose plan starts with getting stabbed and hope doesn't die permanently.
One of the best additions to this game is the whole basement thing, Lisa Trevor and all that. So I'm going to see if we can soft lock the game.
Do it. I did that with
I know you can put this metal object in here early, so I'm going to see if we can soft lock the game and fuck ourselves just for fun.
Just because you can.
Yeah. I'm going to see if we can if we've actually fucked the save file. No, okay, you can take it back out. Because I was genuinely curious to know if I could break the game here.
So the first Resident Evil game I ever played was Resident Evil Code Veronica. And I was under the impression that it was more of an action game because I didn't really know much at the time. So I played it, kind of got bored, and I was like, why don't I just go into, I use this cheat disc and give myself a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And then shortly afterwards, I got lost, put a key in, I give myself early, and then got myself soft locked before deciding I don't like this game and returning it. And I think I returned it for some shitty Men in Black game, and then I returned that for Devil May Cry 1, so at which point I succeeded in having fun.
Yeah. Devil May Cry 1 is a fun game. It's a little hard, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Then Resident Evil Devil May Cry 2 is shit.
Yes, and Devil May Cry 3 is better than 2, but not as good as 1.
I haven't played the Resident I keep saying Resident Evil. Devil
I
May Cry
can't
5.
imagine why.
Yeah. It's so different.
Why is your brain on Resident Evil right now? Who can say?
I have no idea.
So, yeah.
Hope this is not Dante's Pizza.
So we're actually going to get out of here now. And this is the right place to use this object.
I do kind of think it's funny that going all through this is much superior to trying to kill a few dogs.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't open the door, there's dogs there. I'm like, aren't they going to be giant frogmen soon? It's like, no, it's fine.
Like, the second you come across the giant snake or the plant monster, you're like,
probably
I can take those fucking dogs.
Should have got out the front door, to be honest.
I mean, we could have let them in one at a time, and as all of us is like, Wesker's like, oh, that's a bad idea. Why? My sunglasses are on during night.
I always imagined that there was like there were little cameras in there, and he had like RoboCop-esque data in there, and it was helping him aim and shit. Because there's no other reason for him to have the sunglasses on at night.
I think it said, like, they retconned it because his eyes were glowing.
But I'm sure that only happens after he gets, like, tyranted in this one. Look, we're not in the mansion anymore!
Hooray! Now back into the mansion.
Back into the mansion. No, we will not be staying in the mansion in this episode. We've got lots of exploring to do.
Yeah, like, I mean, Wesker, like, being the big bad overarching villain was just something, I don't know, they made up later. Because, remember at the end, it's Wesker, the guy who you barely remember from the beginning.
Well, that was Code Veronica, where they brought him back.
Yeah, and you know, spoilers for this one, is his, like, look at my ultimate weapon, and it's just, like, a naked guy who's got an exposed heart, and Chris just laughs at him.
Yeah, wait.
He's like, stop laughing at me!
Well, obviously, we're playing as Jill, so that's not going to happen in this one. I've actually never beaten this version as Chris because it's not fun. Like the Chris campaign is fucking dreadful.
I can't remember like which one's supposed to be hard, but basically, in the Japanese, one path is the easy, one's the hard version. So I can't remember which one's which.
It's Jill easy,
Chris hard.
Chris hard, yeah.
Shocked to meet you.
It's like, oh, is that Reb Brown?
Yeah.
It's like, it's fire to meet you. It's like, we stop lighting people on fire, Reb. We're trying to get a PG rating here.
Have you considered burning to death? Like, Jesus Christ, Reb! That is horrifying and a shit one-liner.
Catch him, you eagles.
Now, that's what I call barbecue. People are dead, Reb. Yeah, Reb. It's the knockoff Reb Brown. You know, like how like when Bruce Lee, yeah, they had to replace Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
we need to replace Reb Brown.
Clones of Reb Brown would have been a banging movie. What should we take?
Everything. Get bigger pockets.
Do I want the handgun? Yeah, should probably take the handgun.
I imagine like an interesting inventory system would be based off like real life clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, and like depending on where you put things and how fast you move, like, you know, you stick your gun just like awkwardly in your pocket, and if you run, it can fall out.
Be great, yeah, for important like quest items could fall out of your pockets if you ran too fast.
Yeah, like if I don't know, like you get like your clothes get damaged or something like that, you carry like a satchel or something like that. Like a zombie swipes at you, you dodge, and it's like, oh, the bag's damaged, and you ran through this hallway and it just broke.
Okay. Fingers crossed we won't have to come back to the mansion for a bit. Because I feel like the audience deserves a change of scenery. They've been very patient.
They want to go to an exciting sex dungeon.
And I say with me, because you've only been in one other episode so far. No matter how many times, Jacob, the start button is not the inventory, and it's never going to be.
Doggy.
I actually love dogs. Like, they keep trying to make them scary in films and games. But...
Oh, well, the thing is, like, why they're not scary in film is because the dog is always super stoked to be.
Yeah, you can see the tail be like wagging, and in modern films they sometimes use CGI to like remove that. But yeah, it just. I think the scariest dog I've ever seen in a film was probably not even Cujo. It was the husky in The Thing that sort of sits there quietly while the others like are freaked out by it. Okay, I like this puzzle. This one just simple.
It's called reading.
Yeah, it's what they call reading comprehension. A lot of the puzzles are reading comprehension. It's just simple and effective. And the solution, of course, is to get the animals to face away from each other and away from you, so you can walk past them. It's a really,
you want
really
the animals to
simple
go
idea.
ass to ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Whee!
So you can get the actual correct answer by properly reading the sign, or you can just brute force it like this.
Yeah. This is more fun.
Yeah, basically. There we go. And that one's in the right place. Now we'll just fuck off to the blue one. Well, we'll take this phone call first.
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun? Ineffective! It's it!
Well, he sounds like he's having fun.
I'll leave him to it.
Yeah.
Actually,
So Shane's monster, like what Barry does. And I always thought, I know he said he's like got married and kids and stuff like that, but he always struck me as a bear. Leather daddy, having fun, sauna. Like, okay, Barry, you don't need to like tell. I don't need to hear about your hobbies. We're on the job.
also, like, you clearly either escaped or found a sex dungeon here. In which case, that doesn't. I still feel like we should be looking for an escape point.
Jill, I'm trapped in this Turkish bath with these burly men.
Still, just if we ever do Arkham City,
Yeah.
just a joke. It's a Two-Face, you sick bastard. Anyway, that's 15 minutes. So
Right.
I guess we'll see you next time for more of this. But we're not in the mansion anymore. Hooray!
Hawoo!
Huzzah!